Hey everybody, this is Grace. In this video, I'm going to talk about, well, a few things, but one of them is when people who speak, some people speak out, okay? And in the past, I had said something like, quite often, the people who are the ones with the loudest voices are the ones that we really don't want to listen to. We're really ones that shouldn't be heard. But I really don't think that way, that nobody's voice, certain people's voices shouldn't be heard, opinions and stuff, unless they're abusive. I don't think people should be so free and open to be abusive, and I'm talking really seriously abusive, and, think that it's okay. They think that there's no consequences to those actions. There could be legal consequences to things that people voice, and I don't think enough people realize that. But it's on my mind for various reasons, really. And but what's more on my mind about this is the people who don't speak up. Now, as for me, I don't pick any kind of particular side of anything. You're like, oh, I'm this party or this ideology that follows with this party, and I have to think that way. No certain way. I don't even like calling myself independent because it seems like another party. There's more than that. But I don't pick a party, pick a certain ideology that I must follow. I'm free to think the way that I want to think. And I'm not going to have somebody tell me, well, if you're going to be this, then you have to think this way. No, I don't. I'm not going to be this, and I'm not going to think a certain way. You see what I'm saying? But in this, I know that some people do. That's their option. That's their business, whatever they do. But like I said, the ones that concern me the most are the ones who don't speak out. And I think for many, it's been that of being pounded. Like you speak your view, and there was going to be like a mob mentality, a collective narcissism, a herd mentality. People who are going to gang up and tell you that you have no right to say that you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Simply because you disagree with the way they see things. That's wrong. What's wrong is to tell somebody they're wrong simply because they disagree with the way that you think. Of course there are exceptions. But when there is a possibility that the alternative could be true too, it's just an opinion. Okay, I'm not talking about something that's, I'm better than a scientist. No, that's wrong. That kind of conspiracy theory thing. No, I'm not talking about conspiracy theories. When they come up with a bunch of crazy stuff. No, something that is just an opinion. A really, really simple example would be something like, this is simple. Like you say, you go to a restaurant and one of you says, well, I really like the taste of this, and the other person says, oh, it's awful. It tastes awful. That's simply a difference in opinion, a difference in what they like. Okay, there's no fact to it that somebody's trying to say your facts are wrong. No, it's just a difference in opinion, period. Or they might say that about a person. They don't like that person, the other one does. But what I'm talking about is when people gang up and, try to shut you up. And often it's people who say that they are for freedom of speech, but then they want to shut somebody else up. And I'm not saying everybody who is for freedom of speech tries to shut other people up, but what I've seen is often is. Okay, that's wrong. Why is it okay for you to speak and other people not to? To me, quite often a gang mentality, a gang, people gang up on somebody for something like this, just shows their weakness. True, their weakness. Yeah. And I don't know if they even see that. I don't think I'm the only person on the planet who sees it that way. But I do wonder, do they even see it at all? If you can't be a person with your voice against one other person with their voice, and nothing illegal going on, simply disagreeing or disagreeing on a topic, you got to have a whole group to be behind you. Who's truly the strong one? But anyway, like I said, the people who don't speak up, it could be those people who are so used to hearing other people, bash them for everything that they just don't speak up anymore. And they might be looking at those people as, how they see them is very negative. Like I said, I don't play parties. I don't play sides. I don't play, it's each individual situation for me. That's how it is. Each one, usually. But the ganging up crap, no, not good. It looks really bad on the people who do it. But anyway, the people who don't speak up because they're too used to it. Some of them. And some of them do. Believe me, for me, I think it took a while for me to be able to speak up. Some things I still don't speak up about because I do know the fear and, of being ganged up on. But it's less these days than it used to be. Because if it's going to happen, it's going to happen anyway, And these days, yeah. But there are always consequences to actions. Plain and simple. It is. But anyway, like I said, I keep going away from the people who speak up. But I hope that people do start speaking up more. They do have to worry about their, their health and their safety, and they pay the consequences to their own actions. Nobody does it for you. And yeah, but test the waters. I'm not giving anybody any advice. Like I said, these people can be dangerous. Anybody can be dangerous on either side. Or there's not just two sides, any side. So I think just some people got used to just not saying anything, just not speaking out. And I think it's so important that everybody feel free, just freedom. This is freedom to speak out. But remember, some words have consequences. Some things have consequences. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. If you want to subscribe to this channel and you haven't already, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click on the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share on your own social media if you would. And I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.